Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We're now going to be having issue 8 of Build the Titanic, the Ship, the Legend by Hachette Partworks. Okay, so we are going to be needing our forecastle decking that we've been working on, and we're also going to need the whole piece that we worked on in the last issue yesterday. So let me show you the parts we get and what we're doing. So again, our parts come in this big box, and yeah, if we open this up, it will show you exactly what you should get in there. Don't think there's too much to do in this one. So that's everything we get. We get the white trim. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, and we get our bow support. We also get some cleats, some winches, and valves for the winches as well. So yeah, look at that. We're working on the decking again. So we're adding this part here, down to here. That is the anchor chain guide that we're adding on there. So that's going to get put down into there. And then we're going to add these two parts on here as well. That can get put over the top. It does want us to apply a little bit of glue just on the tops of them. So we will do that. We're going to screw that in from the underside as well. And we're going to add these parts down onto here. These two little bits are going to go behind these ones that are right up against the little access hatch that we've got here. And yeah, we're just adding loads more little details onto there. Then we can bring up our decking part. Then we can bring up our whole section, and we can add this white trim. So that's just going to be 2 screws to add that onto there, just like that. One thing I do notice is there's no orange trim on there underneath the white one, so there was an orange or gold strip that went between the white and the black. That doesn't seem to be there, so I don't know how we're going to be putting that on. There you are, nothing too difficult in this one. So it will be interesting to see if we are going to be putting that gold trim on, or the orange trim, how we're going to be doing that. I personally think that might have been forgotten, and we might need to add that ourselves some point later down the line, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So if you do want to get this for yourself, guys, make sure you head on over to buildthetitanic.com. You can pick this up for yourself from issue 1. You do get loads of free gifts and everything if you do subscribe for it, and it is well worth it. So without further ado, guys, let's get the parts out of the packaging and start building. So we are going to need to bring this back, which is our forecastle decking. We haven't seen this since all the way back in issue 1. So we're going to be adding some more parts to this. So the first ones we're going to do is going to add these 2 winches in as well. So these are just going to get lowered straight down into these 2 ports just here, just behind this big circular part just here. So we're going to go 1 and 2. They are push fit, you don't need to glue them in. The next part we are going to use is this part here, which is the anchor chain guide. That's just going to go down in this hole here, but it does want us to put some glue just on the back edge just here, just to support that down. So it wants us to do it just at the tips, just here, just before these 2 holes here. So I'm going to do it where they've asked, so sort of here. And I am just using regular old super glue for this. So I'm going to go all the way down, because I don't want any of it lifting. So that should do, because we're going to be screwing the opposite side in anyway. So that's going to get lowered down into there. I want to make sure that that lines up where we want it to. So just over those 2 holes just there. So I'm going to hold that for a second, make sure that they set in the right place. So now that is set, as you can see, they ain't moving. So I'm going to turn that over, and just in this big center screw hole just here, that's where we're going to be going. So we want a CP screw, secure that all the way in, just like that. So I'm just going to slacken that off. It looks like I've just over tightened that a little bit. Let's just put a little bit of stress on this side. You don't want to go too tight with that, but that is perfect. So it's not wobbly. If you over tighten that, it's going to pull that down into there, and you're going to see the screw port on the back there. Now just either side of that, you've got 2 holes either side. So that's for these parts here. So we can lower these in. These are the cleats. So that's going to get pushed down into there. So that's number 1, and the second one on the opposite side of that, just there. Now just to the back, behind these valves here, we do have 2 holes. So I would have really liked to have put these two parts in before, but I'm going to use the tweezers. Now there is, as you can see, a little notch on the top of there. We want them facing the port side. So let's push that down into there. So you want that facing that way, so that the little notch on top is closer to this side, and that is on both of them. Let's get the second one in. Push that down. There, just like that. I don't know if you can make them out and see which way round because of the white on the back. So I'll try and put my tweezers behind it. You might see which way around I've got it. So that's us done with our decking for now. So we can put that to the side, and we can bring back our whole piece that we had in the last issue, which is this one here, the one with the Titanic nameplate that we've been working on. So now we do get this big bit of metal strip that's going to go on the top here. So that's going to line up with these screw holes on here. So we've got 1, 2, just like that. We are going to be putting a couple of screws in there, only 2 BP screws in these 2 holes just here. So let's get the first of these 2 in. Put that right at the top, just there, all the way down, and I'm going to want one at the front as well. So just in this hole just here. Let's get that started. I'm going to lie that down just there. There we are. That shouldn't move, shouldn't be wobbly or anything, just like that. So look at that. Got our Titanic on there. The other thing that it gave us was just our bow support, which that's going to sit in there. So let me try and put the 2 parts together and show you how they look. This mark it's not. Yeah, we'll be able to secure that deck down. There you are, guys. That is issue 8 all complete. And yeah, it's nice to get the forecastle decking out again and put some more bits and bobs onto that. So one of the things about the Bismarck that concerned a lot of people is there's no way to secure this decking down onto the actual hull of the ship. Looks like they may have addressed that issue with the Titanic, because it looks like we are going to be securing that down. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. So again, if you haven't subscribed to this for yourself and you want to pick it up for yourself, you can head on over to buildthetitanic.com. It is still available from issue 1, so don't worry, you haven't missed out. You can also get some free gifts if you subscribe to it now. So that is it for today, guys. So join me next time on Build the Titanic, when we will be having 4 issues. So we get 4 issues delivered next month, so there'll be 4 videos for that next month. So if you like this video, guys, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.